at the bottom there for that press start. Anyway, hello, welcome. This is unexpected. I never expected them to release these on PS4. These are the Bloodrayne games. We're going to be starting with the first one. I played this and its sequel a hell of a lot. But recently, well, it seemed to be recently, at least it was to me according to my store thing, they've redone them. And I dread to think what they've done in terms of completely changing them, but we'll see. This is a decent bit of manic hack and slashery, vampire-y, bitey, big booby, red-headed vampire lady thing. Yes, a terminal reality game. Now, I had never heard of... this is apparently a sort of pseudo-sequel to a game I think Terminal Reality created on PC called Nocturne, which is like a sort of Dresden Files.
Why are we in a vampire ghetto after sunset?
Kind of Victorian-y, 1920s-y kind of paranormal. I don't know. Better people on YouTube have explained it a lot better than I can.
Come on.
Again! Oh dear. He's been Jack the Rippered. Literally in his case. Boobs. And that's the entire point of a character. No, she's got other things to a character. It's just kind of, this is very much of the time where it's all about big booby vampire ladies.
Not vampire, half vampire. Fewer weaknesses she must feed.
Flagman, you ruined my makeup.
Picked a dangerous place to feed.
She's hunting, looking for her father.
I mean, we couldn't have been at this point, but no.
The Brimstone Society.
Brimstone Society needs her. We will extend the invitation. Time to go.
Yeah, who am I thinking of? Name of the channel.
Where is this bitch?
The Gaming Brit has done a review on Nocturne, and I think another one of its spin-off games, which was a one-off in a Blair Witch sort of thing. Where he kind of explained the game there, and how Rain is basically a sort of upgraded character from another character in the Nocturne that's pretty much her character but with darker hair. Though of course I imagine some of you have probably heard of this character through the god-awful Uwe Boll films, which I have not seen and I don't plan to, because like all the other shit that Uwe Boll has made, I'm quite a fan of this series, and I don't like the idea that he fooped it up. I suppose I do the training. It's gonna be normal. Yeah, we'll stick with the first person, see how that goes, and we can always change it. "1933 in Louisiana."
Let's go then.
Now I do have these games on my PC, but unfortunately my PC does not run them very well, these ancient games. Okay, it's running fairly good. It's running good, we're doing well. It's on tight ropes, so you don't have to worry about being completely perfect. we go. Nope, that didn't work. Now, water is indeed deadly to vampires, so you lose like a slither of health. Obviously, if you stay there long enough, it will kill you.
Let's check inside. Locked. And the windows are blocked. Let's hope they didn't barricade the door from the inside.
I see.
Oh, it's blocked from the other side.
Jeez, look at the jiggle physics.
Weak spot in the wall.
I think recently,
Kindly make us a new door, Miss Ray.
Scarfulu did a review of this very first game, and I think he talks about how the jiggle physics seem to reset every time the cutscene restarts. So you'll just literally oh, it's Elwyn or something. So was that one? Yeah.
Good girl.
You'll get that where it'll jump to the characters and their tits will go blang. I mean, I think he's already dead, Mince. Do you have to really go all out? I mean, that might be useful later on, but not so much for now.
Show off. Bloodlust satisfied? Not bad.
For now.
There's one. Use your aura sense to see it in the dark.
Our so-called night vision.
Easy prey, if you want it. He's a big man. Look how bright his aura is. He has no idea we're here.
He's not panicking or hurt. Yet.
This one's
Obviously, you'd be prepared to see a lot of default face on these characters. They do improve it for the sequel to a degree. Remember, these were PS2 games as well. And clearly they're just upscaled.
good girl. Where'd you
Boob
go?
jiggle.
You tell me.
So yeah, as a vampire, clearly when we drain the blood from our victims is pretty much how we heal. There's no health packs as such in this game. I don't think you ever find any.
Guess we're done here. Let's go to the church.
And that's it. That's your training. It pretty much is that though. There's no sort of need for. It's not really a complicated game. There may be some moments where they don't exactly tell you what you should be doing, and if you do certain things, you'll fail. But which is probably going to happen with me. It's been a while since I played this.
Careful with your relatives.
They should have more sense. Thanks for dragging me out here. I just love the water.
You're only half a vampire. A dip might hurt, but it won't kill you.
Sort of sticking a finger in my eye doesn't mean I have to do it.
No time for pleasantries. Just like your half-sister.
I'm just confident in my abilities.
So am I.
Do they ever bring a half-sister into anything? I'm not entirely sure.
Society, so everything must go according to plan. What do we know so far?
Fine. Newspapers claim the people of Morton, Louisiana are turning into some type of monster. They're calling them mutates. Doctors think a new disease is the cause, so they've quarantined the area.
You make me proud.
There are numerous known biological masses in town. They appear to be the carriers of the condition.
And that's where you come in. Destroy the sources of the infection. And as many of the infected townspeople as possible. The disease cannot spread beyond this village.
Sort of a radical cure, don't you think?
You'll be doing them a favor. In the final stages, their brains liquefy and run out their nose and ears.
Hell of a cold.
And that is, of course,
one of the biological masses was found at the end of this.
Laura Bailey playing
in a graveyard behind
Rain
the
there in one of
church.
her earlier roles.
Right up there.
Obviously now she's like huge in the voice acting, especially the game sort of
What's
voice acting
that
community.
mound by the telephone pole?
Looks like shit.
What is it?
It was human. Might be remains from the final stages of the disease, but there's something not quite right about it.
It seems to be alive, like it's infected by the flood.
Seems
Flood
like
particles.
their last stand here. Grab some guns if you want.
And of course, we don't need ammo in this game. We literally just pick up the guns, we fire off all the ammo they have in them, and then that's it. Then we just throw them away and we find more.
Good thing we're not hypersensitive to
Obviously
holy
our blades
items
will be
like
our
some
default
vampires.
weapons. I'm going to try and find that video. I believe you probably could find...
You should be all set. I'm going to leaf through these documents. Maybe I can find something about past outbreaks of the disease.
SHN Survival Horror Network has a nearly 6 hour long play of the game. A few playthroughs you can find. As if you just want to watch the game. In fact, I might add that to my watch later list, because I'll probably watch that. Because I doubt I'll ever find a copy of the damn thing. And I'm curious. Yeah, the Gaming Brit show, Discovering Nocturne, that's where you want to head if you want your sort of... yeah, data fix better than I can say anyway. Surprisingly, Jesus, you don't want to set me on fire. You can still move the bodies around as you drain from them. You can still fire your guns as well.
Hello, you.
Obviously your accuracy is not the best.
That wall stretches across the whole town, 30 feet high.
I can see
Somehow
that.
they managed to build this
So,
and we didn't
From what I
notice it from
understood,
far
even
away.
the earliest French settlers feared something in these swamps.
Feared what?
What's this? After our dark year in 1873, the first stone of this great wall of fortitude was laid. With this plaque mounted in the year 1888 of our Lord, construction is complete. May this wall of fortitude, with the grace of God, shield us from evil and keep us safe, now and forever.
Seems like they built that wall for nothing.
I'm going to see what else I can find in the books.
Well,
You
there's a
should take
wall,
out
there's
those
probably a
biomass.
hole.
The first one's in the graveyard. I'll meet up with you later.
How do I know this? I'm not going to tell you. Obviously with our special weapons, they tend to be one-shots. Oh, deep in the Louisiana swamp, everything's gonna die. Yeah. Come on, up we get. Oh, I'm getting a lot of nostalgia playing this again. The Laveau Cemetery. Named after Marie Laveau, I assume? It's always good to save after each chapter. split aim as well. We've got 2 guns. Something you can do in Nocturne, I believe. There is.
What the? Is that the biomass?
Kind of. Blech! Spidery things. My apologies if you're not into spidery things. Ow, ow, ow. Obviously we can only feed off sort of humanoid enemies, so these things won't give us any health back. Obviously becomes a problem when they're all you can find.
Lovely.
The one plus of the this sort of thing is you can actually get some extra distance with it. Ugh! Have it! Should be a weak wall somewhere. It's either that or I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, okay. What's over here then? Ah! First massive biomass
The
thingy.
biomass. It's nice.
Well done. Strange creatures, aren't they?
Strange isn't the first word that comes to mind. What are they?
I'm not sure, but it seems they carry a disease that causes mutations in humans.
The mutates.
Right. And remember those sludge mounds we've been finding everywhere?
What about them?
Humans, or what's left of them. The spider creatures regurgitate what they eat.
Strange doesn't even begin to cover it.
Hello? Hello? Somebody there?
Open up.
What the miraculous
I mean, considering you're half vampire,
what
why is
gone?
that strange?
The Marais wreck. Swamp monster. That's what the Creole call the creatures.
Is it gone?
Yes, now open the door.
Mon Dieu! Le diable!
Nice welcome for the rescue team. Who are you?
I'm Jean Sigmund. I'm the grave digger.
What happened here?
I don't know. I hid in here when those things came. They can't get in without them holes.
Jean, you stay put. This place is obviously safe. We'll bring other survivors here.
We not leaving?
Not yet. You'll be safe here for a while longer.
Okay. Famille to main mausoleum, and we will.
If you find anyone that is healthy and alive, send them here. But don't forget about the nests.
Seems like they built that wall for nothing.
Maybe. Or maybe this time around, things got worse. These creatures are very insect-like. Seems every 30 years they swarm. I almost forgot. I have something for you.
Ooh, is it the chain thing? Oh, it is.
It's essentially a
Jesus.
harpoon. It helps with
Boing.
speeding and has a decent...
You know, like there's animes where they do that. It happens here quite a lot. Oh wow. Oh wow. They still kept the game breaking bugs in. Oh great. Right, that means I'm gonna have to terminate this one and start another one. That's not good when your remaster still has the bugs. Anyway, I shall restart this and I shall come back, so bear with and watch part, I'll probably call it part 1A or part 1B or something.